What's up, guys? Brian Connolly here again with another episode of the Now and Not Yet, and just wanting to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and hope you guys have an amazing holiday with your family and your friends. And I want to talk to you. Last week we were talking about the idea of the testimony of Jesus being the spirit of prophecy, and just walking through some challenging times and the reality of if you can begin to just recall the activity of God in stuff that you walked through before, how that releases the breath of God, just the prophetic reality into a situation that you're walking through in order to get you through what you're currently facing. Because if God has caused you to overcome in days past, He is certainly more than able to cause you to overcome, today. So in that is the spirit of prophecy, and that is the breath of God. And I want to continue along the theme of that. I want to tie the connection between just prophecy and Jesus. I just want to reveal that to you in a greater way. So, and even in line with Christmas, here's some verses that I was thinking about this morning with Christmas, literally just a few days from now, right around the corner. I was meditating on this verse, and this is actually the backdrop. Some of these verses are literally where the foundation for prophecy, for me personally, comes from, and it's where I jump from when it comes to understanding the prophetic ministry. Here's Matthew chapter 4, verses 12 through 16. It says, "Now when Jesus heard that John," he's talking about John the Baptist, "had been taken into custody, he withdrew into Galilee, and leaving Nazareth, he came and settled in Capernaum, which is by the sea, in the region of Zebulun and Naphtali. This was to fulfill what was spoken through Isaiah the prophet, the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea, beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. The people who were sitting in darkness," listen to this, "saw a great light, and those who were sitting in the land and shadow of death, upon them a light dawned." Then it says this, in connection with that, check out 2 Peter 1, verse 19. It says, "So we have the prophetic word made more sure, to which you do well to pay attention as to a lamp shining in a dark place, until the day dawns and the morning star arises in your hearts." Peter is getting done sharing about the reality of they were the ones who were there. They saw this light. They saw Jesus. John, in 1 John 1, talks about things that we've seen, things that we've touched, things that we've heard, we're making known to you. Here's the connection. Here's what I want you guys to get. If the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy, it is my personal conviction that the prophetic word should do for others what the word in the flesh has done for us. The reality that Jesus was a light shining in a dark place, the words that we give to people, this is what I want you to do. I want you to begin to look for the activity of God in every word that you release. Look for how this is bringing light to a situation. Look for how this is releasing life into a person, because even John chapter 1 verse 4 says that in Jesus was the life, and the life was the light of men. So this light is what causes people to see in darkness, brings order to their chaos, brings them out of death and into life, gives them instruction, imparts wisdom, gives them the here to there kind of directions. And I just believe that the connection is in this holiday, especially this holiday season. I just want to encourage you, as you're exchanging gifts with people and everything else, one of the greatest gifts that you can give somebody is hear God's heart for the person. Hear whoever it is that you're sitting around, or a situation. Take the time to seek God and ask God, what does it look like to release light here? What does it look like to bring your life? Because, like I said, I believe that whatever it is that Jesus did in the flesh, I believe that God wants to do in the spirit through the words that you release to people. So I do believe in this time God is raising up, obviously, a prophetic generation. I do believe it's that time. It's God's pouring out His Spirit on all flesh. But I just want to encourage you guys. So the next time, I want to write this down. I wrote this down. So next time you prophesy, look for the activity of God. Look for the light in what you are sharing, and ask yourself, is this word I'm about to release line up with the activity of Jesus when He was on the earth? So just share that light. You're called to be that light, let your light shine. And part of that is you just speaking and releasing the heart of God in those places. So He was the light that shone in a dark place. Your words can be just the same. They have power to bring healing to a place and deliverance to a people. So bless you guys. Have an awesome Christmas. And we'll see you next week, even when we talk about the whole new year coming along. So I'll see you then.
Shining in the darkness, He is a hope of all the nations. He is a light, He is a light for all the world to see.